How often do you feel tired? Everything infuriates you, you can't force yourself to do the most necessary tasks, and when you start doing it, you can't keep focus on anything for a long time. You often swear at work with your family, and you even simply break loose at a passerby. These are all the consequences of having affected mental health. You destroy it a little every day, without noticing it. As a result, you're faced with a choice, either to start taking the steps to improve your mental health, or to bring yourself to a deep depression. Hi. It's Wisey, and for this video we've identified 10 major habits that gradually worsen your mental health. Eliminate them and you'll be one step closer to stabilizing yourself. Before you watch this video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. This helps us grow and make even more interesting content about anything and everything. Number 1. Checking social media before bed. Excessive surfing on social media, or simply surfing the internet before bed, can disrupt sleep due to exposure to blue light. Plus, gadgets increase the risk of insomnia, anxiety disorders, and depression. Try to put your phone away an hour before bedtime. It'll be ideal if you read a book, talk with loved ones, or play with a pet. This will relax the body and prepare you for sleep. Number 2. Comparing yourself to others. From a psychological point of view, one very unhealthy habit is comparing yourself to others. Looking through the social networks of acquaintances and thinking about what is wrong with your life. This is the surest and easiest way to drive yourself into depression. Remember, a photo on a social network is not yet a reflection of reality, and people often only post the best parts of their lives. Number 3. Leaving small tasks for later. Responding to a message, replacing a burned out light bulb, making an appointment at the veterinarian, gradually all these small things turn into a vast list that makes your head spin. And even the simplest task seems impossible, simply because they keep piling up. Constant thoughts like, I should have already done it by now, can cause feelings of guilt and even anxiety. But how do you solve it? Ideally, any task that takes less than 5 minutes should be done immediately. If this isn't possible, it's better to not rely on your memory, but to write down everything that needs to be done. This will help you feel calmer because you'll definitely not forget about it and deal with the issue as soon as there is time. You can dedicate 30 to 60 minutes a week to work with such lists. This will allow you to replace guilt with productivity. And now it's time for a quiz from Wisey. Can you guess what percentage of people spend more than 30 minutes a day outside? A. 37%, B. 45%, C. 58%, or D. 63%? And the correct answer is C. According to NRPA Park Pulse, about 58% of American adults spend more than 30 minutes a day outside. This time includes walking pets, playing sports, and meeting with friends. In addition to this result, the researchers found that Generation X, born in the 1960s to 1980s, or 38%, were more likely than adults in general, 33%, to spend more than an hour a day outdoors. While Generation Z, born from 1997 to 2010, 9%, are more likely than adults in general, 4%, not to go out during the day. Number 4. Working to exhaustion. One of the worst habits is staying late at work, taking away time from other parts of your life like relationships and quality rest. There's a certain trend in the modern world. Either you're efficient or you're an outsider. Of course, no one wants to be among the latter, so a person tries to fill every minute with something useful. Therefore, you ignore the sensations of your body, forgetting to fill yourself with something else besides work and fatigue. You don't have to exhaust yourself completely to have a reason to take care of yourself. Remember that. Number 5. Hiding yourself behind the ideals of the majority. We're talking about trying to build habits that are useful, but completely alien to you. Have you read somewhere that getting up at 5 a.m. is cool and healthy, and decided that you also want to be cool? In fact, everyone has their own optimal daily routine, nutrition, and everything else. Develop habits that help you be cheerful and content. Just stop wasting your energy trying to be like someone who looks cool. Number 6. Overplanning. Overplanning leaves no room for unforeseen events and makes us feel anxious. Atiktophophobia, or intense fear of failure, puts you in a vice. Don't plan too many things for one day, but if so, do not write over-detailed minute-by-minute plans. Leave yourself room and time to maneuver. Don't be busy with your plans, be productive with them. Number 7. Spending little time outside. Returning to the topic of walking on the street and in nature. Walking in parks and the sounds of nature is good for the brain. Research by Dr. Mark Berman and his colleagues at the University of Michigan found that participants paused for a walk in the arboretum, their memory and attention scores improved by 20%. When they were on a busy city street, cognitive functions remained within the limits of their characteristic indicators. A walk in nature walks the soul back home and even makes it stronger. Why don't we take a little break from our list with a fact of the day from Wisey. You are what you eat, not only in a psychological sense, but as it turns out, also in a mental sense as well. Yes, a person's mental state is directly related to his relationship with food. One year-long study in 5 European countries found that the Mediterranean diet alters the gut microbiota, which improves brain cognition. Fiber-rich foods such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains lead to a diversity of gut microbes in the colon. The greater the diversity of microbes, the better the overall health. Number 8. Lack of exercise. The era of remote and sedentary work deprives us of the need to leave our apartments and offices. After 8 hours at the desk, our body and brain need to switch to something else. Sport is a natural antidepressant. During intense physical training, the body produces endorphins, which cause a feeling of happiness and euphoria. After playing sports, a person not only gets rid of negative emotions, but also begins to think about positive things. Try to thank yourself after a 20-minute workout, because you're making an invaluable contribution to your happiness. Number 9. Hiding in memories. Rumination is a type of thinking in which a person is occupied with the same thought and cannot think of anything else. If you constantly replay dialogues, arguments, and discussions in your head and worry that you should have answered or done differently, then you're definitely not doing yourself any good. The past is in the past, and all you can do is analyze the event and learn a lesson for yourself. Otherwise, life in the past will steal the present from you. Number 10. Having high expectations. Remember those expectations versus reality memes that you've probably seen on the internet? How often do such scenarios appear in your life? Having expectations is a completely natural phenomenon, and of course we always want to live up to expectations. However, if you constantly feel disappointed in this regard, then perhaps you're asking too much from the world. Evaluate reality adequately. Can you write a multi-page report in one night? Will your loved one understand your bad mood or guess your needs? Most likely, the answer to these questions is no. Time to recharge. As many things are connected in the human body, the mental and physical are equal to 2 parts of the trunk of a perennial oak that has seen a lot and continues to saturate its 2 parts of the trunk with minerals from groundwater and rain. The fewer bad habits you leave in life and replace them with useful ones, the easier it'll be for you to go on with your life. It's your right to the best future. Hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We are here for you to make your life better. See you soon.